Alrighty, it's your boy Zxous, and I just woke up, but we are back here with a Goddess of Victory Nikke video. So we do have the skills for oh my god! Hold up. Oh! What? What's her burst skill? Oh my god. But she's taking no damage or two. Look at that. Holy smokes. Okay, let's see what she does. Okay, now I'm woke. Let's see what she does, because now I'm awake. Yeah, let me go back to my Google Chrome here. Let me just go back to my Google Chrome here before I start reading. Alrighty, so she's a burst 2 defender with a 60-second cooldown. Oh my god. Definitely not what I was expecting. A 60-second cooldown? Wow, okay. Her first skill, Lucky Guard, activates after landing 120 normal attacks. Creates a shield equivalent to 11.88% of the caster's max HP, which protects all allied damage lasted for 5 seconds. Oh. That's not that bad actually, because that's like Senti's, but probably just worse. Since the Senti's just happens like every other thing without any conditions. Hers happens every 120 normal attacks. That's not bad. Here, Rabbit Twins. Activates when the full burst ends. All allies constantly recovers 3.68% of the caster's max HP for every 1 second for 5 seconds. What? Skill 2 activates when the full burst ends. Oh, I knew it! Look. Activates when the full burst ends with the ally from the same squad on the battlefield. Affects self. Cooldown of the burst skill in. Oh, hell no! Yo, what the hell? If you have Noir with this girl, she spams Indomitable ability and increases the max HP. Oh, shit! Yo, that's broken. That's kind of cracked. So, yeah, I told y'all. So, you have to have Noir for you to get the best capability out. So, basically, if you have Noir on your team, that goes from a 60-second cooldown to a 20-second cooldown. And basically, every time you use that cooldown, that burst skill, all allies are going to constantly receive HP of the caster's max HP for every 1 second for 8 seconds. And then affects ally with the lowest HP except the caster. The ally with the lowest HP gains Indomitability, right? Which is just invincibility, right? And then their max HP is also increased, right? So invincibility means they cannot die for like 7 seconds. So they're not like not taking damage, but they're just not dying. So they cannot die. And you know what's so crazy? Whoever has the lowest HP, I feel like that, in train, that would kind of be nasty with soccer limit, but you would have no damage there, right? All enemies damage taken increase. Oh my god, she's nutty. Hold on, she's kind of cold, but she's really broken if you have Noir. Like yo, I want to laugh, but it's so early in the morning, yo. But it's almost like your boy Zxous told you this shit. A lot of y'all were telling me, no, Zxous, it's not gonna be something where, oh, you have to summon for both of them for her to be better. No, yes, you need to have Noir for her to, that's 10 times better. Her thing goes from a 60 to a 20-second cooldown where she gives constant healing, max HP increase, indomitability, and damage taken to all enemies by 40%, all for 10 seconds when you have Noir. That's crazy. You're gonna be able to spam that if you have Noir. And if that skill is level 10 though, keep that in mind. Well, I guess if you have Dorothy, you can get the cooldown down a bit like faster too. But yeah, that's not gonna be bad if you have Noir there. So I'm curious to see what Noir does in general, but Noir won't come until a week after. That's crazy. Yeah, you basically have to sub it for Noir with her. I thought they were gonna make it that. Okay, let me tell you guys something. I think that's a good trade though, right? Because I do think her burst skill is a bit cracked. But I think it's a very good trade that in order to lower it from 60 seconds to only 20 seconds, you have to have the other character. Definitely let me know if you guys agree with that one in the comments, because I'm curious to see what a lot of people are going to say. But I think that's honestly, like honest to God, I think that's a fair trade, right? Because there's no way y'all are expecting that burst skill to be a 20-second burst skill for free. 40 seconds, definitely not either. I think that's way too much for a 40-second cooldown. Damage taken increased to all enemies by damn near 40% for 10 seconds. Lowest HP ally has their match HP increased by 31.68% for 10 seconds, and also gains an effect where they cannot die. And you know what's so crazy? Because you can kind of cheese this. So yeah, that's gonna be good. Yeah, she's gonna be nice in PvP as well. If you're her, I'm telling you, that's a defender. So if you can get Biscuit, you know, with another defender to have the lowest HP, so wait, whoever just has the lowest HP has that effect then, huh? So even in train, that might not be bad, because then you could have someone like D, for example, on the team, where you just start off with your burst skill, you don't even take damage. Well, yeah, you don't even take damage. You just already have your burst skill. When you need to use it, whoever the, I guess, highest or the lowest HP is on your team regardless will have the indomitability, so they can't die, right? And they'll have their max HP increased by a bigger margin. And they're taking damage. Oh my God. Yo, I need her. I'm summoning for both of them, but this is wild. What is she? A wing-coated enemy. Okay, burst 2. That's a very good trade, I think. I think that's honestly a good trade. And then actually, when the full burst ends, all allies are still healing. She's a great support. That's a great, like, this is gonna be a great defender. That's a good defender, right? Because even after 120 normal attacks, she's creating a shield equivalent to 11.8% of the captain's max HP. Now, what if she has, for example, the lowest HP, right? Will her max HP increase by that much, and then the shield, like, you know what I mean? That's pretty wild. I cannot lie. That's pretty good. But it only lasts for 5 seconds. Let me pull up Senti's, because I think Senti's only lasts for 5 seconds as well. But this is definitely, like, her shield mechanic is definitely not better than Senti's, only because she needs to use 120 bullets. So unless you could give her 120 bullets with, you know, Wingman or freaking, what's it called? Wingman or, what's the skill called? Or the max ammo capacity increase, then, you're not really going to be able to, like, you know, I mean, you're gonna be able to do it, but you're gonna have to worry about reload, and that's not what you want to do. But yeah, Cher's is also lasts for 5 seconds, but hers is probably gonna be better, because unless, like, it would be different if you could get 120 shots within 3 to 4 seconds, then it would kind of be the same, and hers would actually be quite better, right? If you could get 120 shots within, I don't know, the 4 seconds, which I don't think you would be able to, then it would be better, because every 3 to 4 seconds guaranteed with Senti, you are getting the shield, right? So there's that as well, but you will actually be able to get this shield off first before Senti's, because Senti's you do have to wait 9 seconds first. This one doesn't have a cooldown at all, but this is a great character. But look, she is 10 times better. Again, she's okay without her sister, but a broken character when she's with her sister. That's exactly what I told y'all. That's how they work in these games. They're kind of mediocre when they're alone, but when they're together, they're broken. So now I'm scared to see how her sister's gonna work, right? Because this is a bit crazy. Now, the thing about her sister is they mentioned that her sister really supports shotgun characters. She's an AR, so how are they gonna benefit? Like, I mean, the sister's, like, nothing besides the sister being in the squad actually affects this girl in a big way. Burst skill cooldown down by 40% is wild for someone who has a burst skill that good. You like 40 seconds. If you don't understand what this means, 60 minus 40 equals 20. With the sister on the two, that means for a whole week you're gonna have a 60-second cooldown. Is that what you're telling me? For a whole week we're gonna have a 60-second cooldown. That's what's happening. Oh my god, that's kind of broken though. Max HP increase indomitability every 20 seconds if you can get those skills to level 10. Constantly recovers HP for all allies. Damage taken to the enemies increased by damn near 40%. Right? You run this girl with Dorothy, you run this girl with D on the train, we might have something going on. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it for sure. But you could have this girl, Dorothy, and D going something, because all these characters seems to do something that's like damage taken increase, damage dealt increase. They're not the same thing. Damage taken and damage dealt is not the same thing. Well, is it? Well, would that be the same thing? Damage taken and damage dealt. The damage dealt is the damage you're doing, which is increased, and the damage taken is, I guess it would be the same, right? Definitely let me know in the comments. I never actually thought about that. Would damage taken and damage dealt be the same thing if it's to one enemy? Because damage dealt, who cares about all that stuff? But yeah, she's pretty good. Should you summon? I honestly genuinely think skip if you're not summoning for the sister. That's literally what we've come down to. I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Only summon if you know you're summoning for the sister. If you're not, skip. There's no point. She's not that crazy alone, but with her sister, she becomes godly. That's crazy. I actually called it, but it's almost like I didn't even know. It's just called putting 2 and 2 together, literally. I did not know. It's literally just called putting 2 and 2 together. But yeah, very great unit. Fantastic. That's actually good when she's with her sister. But it's going to be your boy Zxous. I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.